The voicemail played through my car speakers while my mom sat right next to me. I can't keep lying to her. She's starting to ask questions. Then my stepdad's voice came on. Just wait until she turns 18. We're almost done. My mom ripped my phone out of the dashboard before the message even finished. She said it was none of my business. That voicemail wasn't meant for me. It was meant for my aunt. And the worst part? They weren't talking about money. They were talking about my dad. I grew up thinking my biological dad abandoned me when I was 4. That's the story I got my entire life. He picked drugs over family and disappeared. My mom repeated it so often it sounded rehearsed. There were no pictures of him in our house. If I asked questions, my mom got irritated fast. My stepdad would just say, "That guy made his choice." So eventually I stopped asking. But weird stuff never fully added up. Every birthday, my Aunt Lisa mailed me a card separately from everyone else. No return address, just cash inside and the same message. Love you forever. Don't let adults decide who people are. When I was 16, my mom started opening those cards before I saw them. Then they stopped completely. The voicemail happened 2 weeks after my 17th birthday. My aunt accidentally sent it to me instead of my mom. After we got home, my mom locked herself in her bedroom with my stepdad for almost an hour. I could hear arguing through the wall. My name kept coming up. That night I texted my aunt, "Tell me the truth." No response. Then at 2:14 a.m., she sent me one address and said, "Don't tell your mother you went." It was a small auto shop about 40 minutes away. I skipped school the next morning and drove there. I almost left before going inside because I felt stupid. Like maybe I was turning family drama into something bigger than it was. Then a guy walked out from under a truck holding a rag, and I recognized him instantly. Not because I remembered him, because I looked exactly like him. Same nose, same eyes, same weird, crooked left eyebrow. He looked at me for maybe 3 seconds before sitting down hard on the curb like his legs gave out. He kept saying, "No way, no way." I asked him one question. "Did you leave us?" His entire face changed. He said, "Your mother told you that?" Turns out he never disappeared. My mom left him. He admitted he had a drinking problem when I was little. Said they fought constantly. One night, cops got called after a screaming match. No one got arrested, but my mom took me and moved out while he was at work the next day. After that, he spent years trying to get visitation. He showed me folders, court filings, returned birthday gifts, screenshots of unanswered messages. There was even a binder with every school photo my aunt secretly sent him over the years. He never missed child support either, not once. But my mom told me he never cared enough to show up. I didn't know what to believe anymore. I went home and asked my mom directly why she lied. She didn't even deny it. She just said, "You were better off without him." I asked why she kept me away after he got sober. She looked at me for a second and said something I still think about all the time. "Because you loved him more than me." That was it. Not safety, not fear, jealousy. My stepdad tried calming things down, but he looked guilty the entire time, like he'd known this wasn't normal for years. I moved in with my aunt 3 days later because being in that house made me sick. My mom kept texting me stuff like, "You're too young to understand adult decisions," or "One day you'll thank me." But she also kept asking if I was talking to my dad. Not your father, not him, Dad. I've spent the last 6 months getting to know a stranger who kept every drawing I made in elementary school. We're still awkward around each other sometimes. You can't compress 13 years into a few dinners and fishing trips, and honestly, part of me still resents him for not fighting harder. But last week he handed me a box full of unopened birthday presents with my name written on them in different handwriting as I got older. And I realized something that makes me feel sick every time I think about it. My mom didn't just leave him, she erased him. And if my aunt never sent that voicemail by mistake, she probably would have gotten away with it forever.